Man, I always hate when I don't get my theme music. I'm pretty sure the audience got the theme music, but I ain't get the theme music. Gotta get my vibe right. Give me in the right mode. Theme music didn't get me there. I need my theme music.
I got it for you. I got it on my end. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. I got it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta have that music to put you in the right mood. You know what I'm saying? What they call it? Not an Easter egg, but not a prelude, but you know, something that like leans into like the future of something.
Introduction?
No, not an introduction. Anyway, no. But I'm alluding to where we're gonna go a little bit later today.
Okay.
About our conversation.
Prelude works also. You said prelude. That works.
We'll go with prelude. We'll go with prelude. Yeah, I tend to like my vocabulary skills, you know, but sometimes I struggle in old age, you know.
Yeah, man. You ain't gotta do too much.
Yeah, keep it simple, keep it easy. But anyway, man, we back. Yeah. We might be back for the first time in a long time.
Yeah. Back for the last time in a long time.
But it's gonna be all good. Either way, you know, we're gonna have our cigars, we're gonna enjoy life, you know, as we deal with some kind of shifts and changes. But one thing I noticed about changing, walking through the humidor today, I realized I get tunnel vision now. I had to fight my way out of tunnel vision today.
Yeah,
I had to fight my way out of tunnel vision. So usually, depending on which humidor I go to, I have a certain way of navigating through the humidor as I find my show stick for the day. But I keep getting met with this pull for certain cigars. Go to Padron, go to Oliva, go to my father's, go over here. And then I'll see certain ones and I'll just keep passing by. Like, don't even look really. Don't really look because it's not on my radar. And I got a bias, man. I'm developing a bias, and it's not good for the show. So I'm trying to keep an open mind, and it's hard to fight it.
You want the same brands over and over, don't you?
I want it. And I think it's because like I'm just at that point of I only want to smoke what I want to smoke. I want to smoke what I like. I found myself in a Padron in the Oliva section at least 3 times. I just kept going over there. I
do that too. And I feel like I make bad decisions afterwards when I force myself out of that. Yeah. It's like, man, why did I pick this mess? I feel like now might be a bad decision, but Garcon forced me into it. So, you know, I'm going to just take it.
See, you have a different situation. At least your Garcon, they talk to you. If I go to a humidor, either I get ignored or I get annoyed. At least they're trying to help you out. At least they're trying to steer you in the right direction. My Garcon in this particular humidor I went to didn't say anything, didn't bother me, which I don't mind. I'm cool with that, but I'm left to my own devices. So it's like, okay, you know, no real steering of the ship here. Yeah. So I kept finding myself in the Padron section. I did grab Oliva. That's why you always got to grab at least one that you know that you love, that you like, and then grab a couple, you know, throwaways or experimental sticks.
Yeah, I feel you. But Trina Britt, what's going on, girl?
Trina's in the house. Okay, what's up? But yeah, man. So I did grab me an Oliva for the day, or for the week rather. I was in there after I grabbed my show stick. I'm like, I'm trying to think situational base. I'm at that point too now. I graduated to situational based cigars. I'm looking for a cigar for a particular time of the day. I'm thinking about, I know I got some mornings off coming up. I need this Oliva for the morning. I can envision myself smoking that cigar for the morning, start my day off right. You know, I'm getting that situational thing going too, which I love.
Yeah.
Love it.
I do that sometimes. I'm not committed to the situational thing. You know, sometimes it's just whatever looks good, and then sometimes I'm like, this gonna hit the spot on a Thursday. You know, and I'm thinking
exactly. I got cigar time playing on Wednesday at 9:00. That's the one. That's the one. So I did that today. Proud of myself. Go me.
Man, what's that? An energy drink you drinking?
Nah, I'm drinking a Bev. Got a Cayman Jack.
Cayman Jack. You kept sliding to the side. I'm like, man, my man got a huge energy drink over there. Like,
yeah. I mean, why you got the Mule Cup? I'm drinking a Mule.
Yeah, I'm just
margarita
drinking
mule.
water that I can keep really cold and fake it like I got
Yeah,
something
yeah,
good in
copper
there.
cup. Hey, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Hey man, so speaking of our cigar choices and what leads us in cigars when we're in the humidor, what we smoking today? What we got?
Man, I got a pause worthy stick.
A who? A pause worthy.
A pause worthy stick.
All right.
I
Come
got the
on,
meat
man.
lovers.
Come on, man. Not a red meat lover.
Pause.
Pause.
Got the meat lovers. Pause. But that's what it's called, man. It's by Dunbarton, man. They gave me the whole story how this dude Dunbarton is known for making these cigars with these little strange flavors and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and these unique blends. And he
So
was like,
red
man,
meat.
try this one. This is my favorite one. It go good with eating steak. And I'm like, I don't really know when I'm gonna eat a steak and be smoking a cigar. I'm not on South Beach. I'm not on Ocean Drive and stuff like that. But okay, I'll try it. So I went for it.
Yeah.
Now, let's see what the specs are on this thing. It is Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Nicaraguan origin, Mexican binder, Nicaraguan fillers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
little
what I got.
mixture. All right,
Yeah.
nice little mix up. I like it. I like it. Any particular price point to point out?
I don't know, man, because I bought this thing so long ago, I don't forgot how much I paid for it. It's just been sitting there as I've been dreading it. Because I'm like, man, it's gonna be
You don't want the meats.
yeah, I'm like, man, it's gonna be
I
old
don't want to smoke
Arby's
this.
cigar,
I don't
man.
want
I
the
ain't got
beef.
time for that. Doesn't say. So I don't know.
Anyway, well, yeah. So Jared has the meats. So shout out to him.
Oh.
Shout out to his cigar that he's smoking. Oh yeah, put that in your mouth.
Yeah, nah, don't say it while I'm about to smoke it. You really made me stop. Like,
I'm about to go take a draw.
nah, not now. I'm gonna just hold off.
Time out. All right, so what I'm smoking, man, I'm smoking something by Drew Estate. I'm back. Drew Estate, I'm back. It's been a while. It's been a minute, Drew Estate. But it call me back. I'm going through the humidor. I see a nice little silver band with the, you know what I'm saying, the undercrown on there. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I see
And
it.
it caught my attention. You know what? Speaking of catching my attention, you know what almost caught my attention? Almost got me. Gurkha almost got me. I saw a nice band on Gurkha.
Why?
I almost picked it up. And then I saw $7. Like, why is it $7? Oh, and then I saw Gurkha. All right, and let me get away from that. And then I kept moseying on, and then I saw another band that caught my eye, and it was Undercrown. So Undercrown by Drew Estate. I got the Tigre. Dominicano? Tigre. I need to start learning how to roll my R's, man. I've been in Spanish speaking areas for so long. I still can't roll my R's. 4 years of college Spanish, or 4 semesters rather. Living in El Paso for almost 4 years, living in San Antonio for 3 years. I still can't roll my R's.
In fairness, man, you was too distracted by your teacher in college, so that's why you didn't get that. You didn't learn it there.
And was. She was a Spanish thing. What?
Hey, I bet she was only like 27, 28 at the time. You looked at her like a grown-up, but she probably was about 5 years older than
19.
you.
Looking at somebody who's like probably 27, 28, like, man, she grown. Oh, she grown. She wasn't that grown.
You could have had her. You could have had her, bro.
All I had to do was say, "Hola, ¿cómo está?" She would have had you. Hey, buddy in my hand.
You didn't have to do that much. You could have just walked up on her, grabbed her by the hand, and said, "Bailar."
Bailar.
You'd have been with that.
Give a couple spins. You know what I'm
Spin her around, bailar.
Little dip.
Dipped her, she'd have been like, "Woo, Denzel."
Should have been on my Pepe Le Pew. I know that's French, but I should have been on my Pepe Le Pew.
I don't know, man. Pepe get you canceled today, man. I don't know. Back then, though, you'd have been cool with Pepe, though. Pepe would have worked back in the day.
Oh yeah. Pepe, little risky. I can't. Yeah. Okay. No. Pepe. Pepe light. Gotta take it easy on the Pepe.
Yeah, man. Is he still around? Or they done kicked him out the Looney Tunes?
They got rid of him. Yeah, they did get rid of him. They did. I don't know if they brought him back.
Pepe Le Pew?
They did. At one point, I do remember them canceling Pepe Le Pew. They got him up out of there.
Dang, they just couldn't rewrite his storyline?
Yeah, make him a little, you know what I'm saying, less aggressive.
Yeah. Like, maybe you could have just said that Pepe Le Pew had, what's the little thing when you get cancer? They give you the thumb test, man. What is it called? The thumb test, boy. You know, you get it already, don't you? You like 50. The thumb test.
You talking about the prostate exam?
Yeah, man. Just say Pepe Le Pew's prostate went out on him or something, man. He calmed down. Like
he ain't pulling like that. He don't mean no harm.
He don't mean no harm, man. He done with all that, man. He off that. You know who else got canceled, but they didn't get rid of him? Is Apu from The Simpsons. He don't get to talk.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Because the stereotype and all of that stuff.
Yeah, because a white dude voices him also. You know, he's a popular voice actor. I forgot his name, but yeah, because a white dude voices him. So they're like, hey man, Apu's done. Like, you could have just brought you could have actually just paid an Indian voice actor to come in and do it more realistically.
Yeah, there's white people that play black people on shows. There's black people who play white people on shows, voiceovers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Boondocks, all of that. You know, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, just have if you want to be fair, bring an actual Indian actor in and let him tell you what he's comfortable with. Don't have him put on no fake accent. Just let him be natural.
Don't let him be. Yeah. Don't let him be. And you can get somebody from the 7-Eleven to do it. Go find somebody at the 7-Eleven.
I ain't doing this with you, man. You about to get us canceled, man.
real life experience. They out there. All you gotta go to certain areas in the country. We know where they at, and they be out there. They be in the 7-Elevens. Yeah, man. Northern Virginia. They be out there. It's heavy.
You can, man. Have them making sandwiches the Aki way in the Quickie Mart or whatever.
Hey, let's keep it all the way genuine, no matter where we at. You need an Italian or something? Go get you one. Put them in the show. It's okay.
One, man. Yeah. For real, man. Come get me when you need a role. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I need work.
I'll fit the stereotype. Whatever stereotype you need me to fit, I'll fit it.
Hey, look, man, speaking of this, man, and I know we drifting way off topic. I don't even think you got into your cigar specs yet, but
I seen something.
Not even we're gonna double back. We ain't forgot. We're gonna double back. For those is on, if you're on edge, like what's in the cigar?
What is it?
Yeah. So
we got.
Hey, look, I seen where Jordan Peele, he went to directing because in the Emoji movie they offered him to be the voice to Poop, and he didn't want to voice the Poop. So he quit acting and he went to go be a director, and that's how you get Out and all his movies moving forward. And I thought to myself,
make him the Poop in the Emoji movie, and he said, "Nah, I ain't doing that.
It's disrespect." And I had to think to myself, I'm like, if I get the Poop role, I'd have been hyped. Like, yo, I got a popular role. Everybody gonna be looking forward to hear what the Poop got to say. Like, I don't look at that as a big opportunity because I'm like, ain't no way everybody wait when the Poop hit the screen, everybody laughing before he say anything.
Yeah.
So I would have been like, that's an alley-oop. But he was like, nah, and I was like, and it was like on some black stuff, like, hey man, it's black man, don't offer me the Poop. And it was just kind of like, I had to think to myself because my blackness never crossed my mind. You know what I'm saying? The artist crossed my mind, but my blackness didn't cross my mind.
Yeah.
But from his point of view, I guess so, because once you've established yourself as a name, you have to then be very aware of what you make, what art you put yourself out there as. You know what I'm saying? It's a responsibility that comes once you're established. But as an unestablished, I'm looking at like an opportunity. Ain't nobody gonna know I'm black anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they don't know who I am.
Who's voicing the Poop? Who is that? Oh, that's him. That's the Poop guy.
You go my next job. But yeah, so for me, I'm looking at it like, man, that would have put me on is the Poop.
But do you think he had that much cachet back then to even say like, hey, look, I ain't gonna be the Poop? Because like you mentioned before, he became a director, and that's to me where he got even bigger. We get the Key and Peele show was pretty successful. Successful. A lot of people liked it. A lot of people didn't like it. I think it aged better over time, in my opinion. I find myself appreciating it more years removed from when P and Kill was main, like during this time of production. I appreciate it more now than before. But
definitely, because it was kind of corny in real time. I don't know why, but it felt that way in real time. But in retrospect, I can appreciate it, laugh at it, and be like, you know what, it was pretty clever.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
it's
funny. That
clever.
was clever. I like that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But back then we was not hot about it at all. I know I was not for sure.
I wasn't.
But
Yeah.
I guess I mean, but it that logic for him, it boded well. It boded well
It
for him.
served them.
So sometimes you have to look at that. And we talked about earlier this week as far as like what kind of like discovering your you or discovering what your goals are for your new you or whatever you're seeing yourself as. And he saw
Yeah.
himself as something further beyond that. And that's that self discovery that he had, and it propelled him to another stratosphere. Honestly, so
Yeah.
When you think about how it pertained to that conversation that we had not too long ago, it makes
Yeah.
sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense for him at that. It played out where it made sense. It could have been a tragic mistake, but he knew what he saw for himself and he fulfilled it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you know who ended up doing the role, right?
With being that relentlessness that we talked about. Because you can have a goal for yourself and see yourself a certain way, but if you never pursue it, then what is it? You end up as nothing. You end up as less than that poop that you could have played.
Right. Thanks. Well, you know who played the role, right? Who got it? Who took it anyway?
Who's taking it?
What's my man name that played Avery Bullock?
You talking about
from Star Trek?
Yeah.
The English guy.
Not the captain. He was the captain. He took over Captain Kirk's spot. What's his name?
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. Oh man, I feel bad now.
I know because I like him. I'm about to tell you who he is right now. Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart took the role.
Patrick Stewart. Okay. Really?
Had no shame whatsoever about being the poop. You know what I'm saying? But it probably was a better voice.
He was so far established, though. That's the difference. He's so far established and a distinct voice that he can take whatever role whenever he feels like it, and it has no harm on his career whatsoever. But somebody like Jordan Peele, who's still trying to get to another level, he's trying to get there. So he has to turn down that role.
And sadly enough, white people don't have to worry about representing all the white people. That's something we only carry that cross. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
because they only give but a certain shot to certain people at a certain time. Like we only give 4 black people a chance at this time. 4 black comedians, 4 black mainstream music artists, 4 black mainstream actors, and that's it. That's it. So when you get opportunity, you have to take advantage of that opportunity and harvest it the right way, steward it the right way. Dropped your ass. I seen you. So I understand that part though. Like we have to make sure that we are representing the culture, and then we hold ourselves to that, do it to each other worse than they do it. As far as like, how you gonna represent us that way, more so than other cultures looking at that's a representation of a black person.
Yeah.
8 times
could be an internal battle. We're all fighting together.
Inside, like internally between the culture in and of itself, more so than outside of that culture.
Right. Hey, real quick before you finish up on your cigar, Katrina wants to know some information that I could care less about. So, go ahead and let Katrina know.
Did he get out of jail? Stands to lose millions if he's not released from bond. That was 4 hours ago. So doesn't look like it. Doesn't look. He's still held in jail. He's still in there. So Terrion,
keep him in there.
Do better. Do better.
Keep him in there through the preseason.
Like when it comes to Detroit sports, I don't even care. They breaking my heart time after time. You know what I mean? We can start over from scratch all over again. We get so close and then we mess it all up. We get so close that we messed it all up. We don't draft Carmelo, even though we won a chip. We could have won 5 more chips if we got Carmelo. We messed it up. We messed up Barry Sanders. We messed it up. Megatron, we messed it up. Matthew Stafford, we messed it up. Grant Hill, we messed it up.
That's facts, man.
Anyway, Sonic and Knuckles on the Lions, we messed it up. I don't care. I care, but I don't care. What I do care about, however, and before we get there, I care about the Miami Heat. But let me run down the specs of my cigar before we go a little further. So I am smoking Underground El Tigre. We're 20 minutes in, and I'm finally talking about my cigar. The origin is Nicaraguan. Wrapper, Ecuador, Sumatra. Fillers and binders undisclosed. Fillers, Dominican and Nicaraguan and Ecuadorian. Got a mixed bag. Huge mixed bag. But it's undisclosed binder. Drew Estate, what we doing? Secret squirrel missions.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at Drew Estate. Do your thing. So far, the cigars, it's a nice one. It's a nice one.
Hey,
Anyway, what's up?
Real quick, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this, man. Let's see if I can do this.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
Hey, man, check this out, man. This is what the players think.
It can infiltrate the mountain with Dr. Crud.
You can't scare me, you slant-eyed yellow bastard.
Take him to Detroit.
No! No! No, please! I didn't even die! No!
Well, we had to catch
Detroit.
that stray.
That's Detroit sports right there. You know what I'm saying?
Why we catch that stray?
I'm just saying, man, that's Detroit sports as a whole for you right there. You know, she talk about the Lions, man. That's the type of athletes they get. They get the jail. They get the athletes that get banished to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they be like, no, not Detroit. Send them to Detroit.
No, for real. That's what happens, man. That's what's like historically what's happened is they send players to Detroit and to make people feel like that's where they're gonna go for their careers to die. They did that to Jared Goff, hoping that LA was hoping that he went to Detroit to just wither away and die. They did it to Blake Griffin. They sent him to Detroit to wither away and die. They tried to do it to Allen Iverson and T-Mac and all these people who've gone through Detroit to wither and die. So I'm not surprised by it. Oh, I hate that we had to catch that stray, but it is what it is. Ain't tell no lies.
Anywhere but Detroit.
Ain't tell no lies. Oh, I hate that we had to catch that stray, but ain't tell no lies. No lies.
Hey, look, you know, the funny thing is, the comments was for that video, people be saying the actor actually believed he was really going to Detroit. That's why the scene was so believable.
Come on. The comments said that. You can't read the comments, man.
Hey man, everybody know. The comments be knowing, man. But you know where nobody has ever said that about going to?
Miami.
Bingo.
Miami. Hey, Kawhi Leonard.
Don't waste your prayers, Patrina, man. Don't even.
To get better for the team. It ain't gonna get better for the players for the team. But Kawhi Leonard, he was supposed to go to Detroit. They were gonna ship him over there, but he got out of that.
He said, "Not Detroit, anywhere but Detroit."
Detroit was one of the three candidates. He said, "Nope, not Detroit." But Miami got a nice pickup. They did. Miami got Giannis, man. Miami might be hot again. Miami might got the heat again. To me, Miami. They went to the bubble championship with Butler. It still wasn't the heat. Still, in my opinion, Miami wasn't hot. They was hot. They made it to the bubble championship, but they didn't have the heat. And I think with Giannis going to Miami, that's a nice look. I think Miami might be hot again.
I don't know. I think they gave up too much to get hot again, bro. I feel like the Bucks might have came out better.
Made out?
Bucks made out. Yeah, man, they got like what 3 or 4 players along with like 4 draft picks.
I know they got 4 draft picks. Gee.
Yeah, they got like a trade and 3 draft picks or something like that, man. They did like a guaranteed future trade or something like that, along with 3 draft picks or something to that effect. They made out because you got to think they got 3 young players. You know, the oldest player they got was what's my boy name? White boy.
Ooh.
From Miami. What is that? Going, it's on the tip of my tongue. What is the boy's name? Harlot. What?
Oh, give me a sec. Let's
look this up, man. Y'all getting old.
I got you. Let me see. Let me look at the roster. Who are you talking about?
Tyler
Oh,
Hero.
Hero,
That's his name.
Tyler Hero. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hero. Yeah, Tyler Hero, the oldest guy. He like 26. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
they got.
Yeah.
Everybody else was like 20, 23, 22. They made
But
out
dog,
good. They about to rebuild a
They
young
got they
team.
got they got the second highest point scorer in NBA history with Giannis. They got Bam, man. Bam and Giannis, man. Come on now.
Hold on,
Come
man.
on
Let me
now.
get the details of this
They
trade,
got
man.
Bam out of bio and Giannis. What more did you need in the in the Miami Heat uniform? You bringing the Heat back to the city.
This is what they got. And for Giannis and Bobby Portis, they got Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaquez Jr. They got some other dude, I can't pronounce his name. They got the 2026 number 13 pick, 2031 first round pick, 33 first round pick, 2030 first round pick, and the second round pick in 2033. So the Bucks is committed to rebuilding, and they took everything that was going to rebuild Miami. So if Miami can't win now, then they missed out. But the Bucks is about to build. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah, we'll see that, and that's cool. And the Bucks, so the Bucks probably came out on the deal on the better side of it over the longer span of time. You're talking about a 3-4 year, you know what I'm saying, outlook. But for now, for next season, I say that he came up. He came up.
They need a point guard and they need some shooters. They're gonna have to figure that out. And I heard they ran most of their budget up with that Giannis pick. So I don't know that they got the salary cap to get it done. But you gotta surround. You can't have Bam and Giannis with no shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like
they got.
I don't care if you got 83. I saw the 83. I know what the 83 looked like.
They got Nikola. What's his name? Nikola.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I don't know his last name, but I know it's a J name also.
Mm-hmm. But I think Miami's gonna look good. Miami's gonna look good this year with Giannis. Bam. It'll be a nice little big man punch there. It's gonna look good.
We'll see. I think they got to surround them guys with some help. But word is that the GOAT might not have a home anyway, man. So if he don't go to Cleveland, maybe he'll slide on down to Miami. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
I don't think he'll go nowhere new. I think he's going to revisit one of his franchises, and that will make it look better over the course of his career.
Yeah, he can't go to a new team. He can't rock a New Jersey.
Yeah, if he's just stayed at those three teams, his career don't look as bad as these guys who really team hop harder than him. Like, so,
yeah,
I see him going to one of those two. I don't see him staying in LA unless he reneges on his word. His word was, I'm only taking a max deal. Then the Lakers said, you know what? We do got a max deal, but that's going to Austin Reeves. And the word is the Lakers ain't even reached out to the homie yet. They talked to him initially like, hey, we're going to get with you later on in the summer. Then they just started making moves. They ain't touched back with him yet.
They left him on red.
They left him on red. So the
GOAT don't call us. We'll call you. Don't call us. We'll call you. We'll figure it out.
So I look at it from this point of view, right? I think Cleveland got too much going on there for him to come. I don't think there's room for him in Cleveland at this point in time.
I think there is if they get rid of James Harden.
It's too new. I think they're gonna ride the James Harden train out. But I think
James Harden want to be there.
It's possible too. But with that being said, James got to go. If James ain't going, I don't think he fits in there.
Harden to the Lakers, Bron to Cleveland. That might be a nice.
And Luka is like the same thing. It's just the newer version of it. Like,
yeah, Luka's a lot better though, in my opinion. I think Luka's better than Harden.
Yeah,
Harden dribble too much.
Yeah. But I'll say this though. This is why I do give some credence to Miami, even though I don't think Miami can afford LeBron. I think the fact that Bron likes to duck Giannis means he respects Giannis. So I could see him wanting to pair up with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But see, what might keep Bron from going back to Miami is Pat Riley's still there though. Pat might keep him out of there. Pat don't want him back.
Pat might not, because Pat still ain't gonna let him eat his cookies, and that could be an issue. But Bron is in it.
I can eat my cookies. Crazy.
But this is the thing. Bron got property out there. Bron want to go there. He don't want to be back in Cleveland. He's at a stage in his life where he's looking at a place like Cleveland and San Antonio, like ain't nothing to do there. So he gonna want to go to Miami, New York, or LA or a big city. Yeah, and he ain't going to
New York. New York don't want him.
No,
LeBron ain't got too many places he can fit in right now. Like between like what his wants would be, in the type of market that he's gonna want to play in, versus who wants him. New York is a market that he probably would want to play in. Miami is a market he would want to play in. LA, all your major cities, your big cities. Chicago, maybe Chicago. Go to Chicago.
There's whispers about Golden State.
Go wear 22 and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. If he ever goes to Golden State, you can never talk about GOAT conversation ever again. Don't go to a team that beats you. You can't go to a team that beats you.
They're way beyond that team. They're not that team anymore at all, though.
I get that. But this it's just the franchise in your history that it's like Jordan. Like, can you imagine Jordan going to play for the Pistons?
I know, with the Pistons jersey on.
That would mess up his legacy. That would mess up the legacy. You can't go to a team that you rival. You can't do it. Not Bron. Other players, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like Dennis Rodman went to the Bulls. Cool with that. It's cool with that. We have a problem with that. But somebody of Bron's caliber, you can't go to Golden State. You can't go to San Antonio. You can't go to Dallas. You can't go there. You can't go to teams that beat you.
So look, if you think back to the Olympics, they look good together though.
They did.
They were really the leaders of that team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like Steph and LeBron look real good playing together. Yeah. They play some good ball together. But
they play good ball together, man.
They take both of them off of their teams and put them on another team together. That's the only way that can ever come to some kind of fruition. You can't put him on a Cleveland team. You can't
Carolina boy, man. He ain't about to leave. He ain't going to go follow him.
He ain't.
Ohio got to go follow him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going down like that.
Yeah, Ohio. Like Ohio.
Yeah, I figured you would like the Ohio shot as a Michigan, North Carolina kind of guy. But, like
I need that. You know what I'm saying?
Right on point for you.
Appreciate that. Appreciate the lob.
But man, I don't know. We'll see how it play out. But I'm not totally convinced about Miami being successful, but it will sell some tickets in Miami, man. Miami's got to be happy right now.
It's gonna make Miami hot again, and I like it. And I haven't heard, and I don't think they have, and I'm pretty sure that Milwaukee will also do this: is get rid of Giannis's brothers. Will they have a roster spot now that Giannis is gone? And they definitely ain't going to Miami. They might go to Miami, but they're gonna be on South Beach chilling. They ain't on the court.
That's a good question.
Sorry, brothers.
It makes you wonder. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see if they lose their spot. It's gonna be interesting to see if Goat leaves LA. If Lil Goat get to keep his roster spot afterwards, or if he get totally kicked off the G League team and all that. You know what I'm saying? It'll be interesting, man. Like I'm waiting to see how a few things play out.
Yeah, so this offseason is pretty interesting. Like I will like to see, will Bronny even have a job in the NBA if Bron don't have a job in the NBA, or if Bron go to another team?
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting to see.
Hey, speaking of, you just said if Bron have a job, that's an interesting thing. He is a free agent, and his team isn't negotiate. You know why they negotiated with Austin Reeves, right? So quick to give him that max deal. Because he had options on the table. They were like, secure Austin, give him what he wants. It's a max deal. He might not be worth a max, but
we don't want nobody else to take him.
We're not going to give him up. We're not giving him up. Because Detroit wanted him too. He was like, please, anywhere. Not Detroit, not Detroit. So I say that to say they fought to make sure Austin they got him. They kept him.
Yeah. And they ain't gonna fight for LeBron because they ain't got no offers. They ain't gonna fight for Bronny because they ain't got no offers.
You get what I'm going with this? Why does he not have an offer on the table yet? Like, and he wants a max also, and you like, we ain't even talked to him yet. We ain't even started negotiating with Brian yet. Like, it makes you wonder what's on the table for him. Because I've heard Rich Paul say it's 10 or 12 teams that have been reaching out to him. But
who are the teams?
If your actual team right now ain't like in a hurry, we just watched them make a big precedence to go get this other guy, the young guy, because he had options on the table. It makes me kind of feel like there's some cap to that. You know, like, hey, man, I don't know if Bron got 10 or 12 teams reaching out to him.
Yeah, who are the teams?
Because the Lakers ain't budged yet.
Because I don't believe it. Who are the teams?
Memphis? Probably. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere he don't want to go.
Hey, if he goes to Memphis, he ain't got to worry about staying at the hotel in Memphis.
Hey, that's facts. That's facts. That takes that off the table for him. So I don't know, man. You said that kind of, I don't even think you meant it that way, but it's something to consider. What if he gets booted out the league by playing this year-to-year contract thing he does? He does a one year all the time. Like, what if he ran out of options? Like,
it could happen. It could very well happen. And imagine being the GOAT getting treated that way on the way out, and you don't get a farewell tour. I mean, there's got to be a team who's willing to give him money for just the fact of having that farewell tour, just the fact of being able to sell tickets. But then at the same time, he's going to want to have to go to that team.
That's the problem. The teams that want him aren't in contention. They just want to make money off of him, which is probably the 10 teams he's referring to.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Teams that know, hey, man, we ain't about to win nothing. You can come to the Hornets. We ain't about to win nothing, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
go to the Pelicans, go to the Hornets.
Come to the Pelicans. Come on down here to the Pelicans. Come to Memphis. You know, all these places that ain't going to win, they want them probably.
Yeah. You might go to Toronto. Toronto would be a good fit. You should go to Toronto.
Nah, man, Six God on his back if you go up there, man. He
oh, yeah.
He can't go there.
Dude got beef now. I forgot him and Drake got beef. He can't go to, it's no fly zone for him.
It's no fly zone in the 6, so he can't go there.
Toronto. You can't go. You can't go. Sorry, dang. I was gonna say that might be like the best fit. Big city.
Brooklyn.
You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn might be the one. They might have the cash for him. You know what I'm saying?
The Jay-Z relationships there.
Not a big market team, but it's in a big market area.
Yeah.
Brooklyn might be the one. He might be able to do Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But I don't think Bron fits in New York.
He don't want to go to Philly or nowhere like that either. You know what I'm saying? And be in that market. He don't have the tenacity for that market, you know.
Nah, Philly, eat them up and chew them up and spit them out.
Yeah.
Come up here doing all that flopping in Philly. They ain't having it. They ain't
gonna respect that. So
Houston's
a big market. Not a bad team either. I don't know though.
Yeah, they seem like they had a little bit of promise. They had a little bit of promise.
Yeah. A little promise.
Yeah, man. But back to speaking about Miami. So I was surprised to see some. So the other day, it was like a couple days ago, I think, 2 days ago. There was a Verzuz challenge. It's B2K versus Pretty Ricky. And Pretty Ricky showed up. They did this in LA, by the way. I feel like they should have did it in Miami. But they gave B2K the home court advantage. They did it in LA. But Pretty Ricky brought the Miami vibes to the Verzuz in LA. And I think most people know that B2K probably at his height was the bigger group. The bigger group at his height.
By landslide.
You know what I'm saying?
If you lived
all the little girls going crazy, B2K'd out, fanned out, t-shirts, all of this stuff. All of it. But Pretty Ricky came out and they wiped the floor with B2K. Literally wiped the floor with B2K. And I feel like Pleasure P's a better singer than Omarion, and Pleasure P kept calling Omarion out to sing a cappella. Like, hey, he Pleasure P started singing Omarion songs, and like, come on, follow me. Hey, I'm singing your song. Let me hear you sing it without the track behind you. Let's go. So he kept calling him out, kept getting at him, and Pretty Ricky only got one singer. and I guess B2K has 1 or 1.5 singers. I don't know, but they're supposed to be a singing group going up
They don't
against a.
sing.
I don't know.
They had like a
I
rapper
don't
and 3
know.
singers, right? Ain't that what they
That's
were?
what I thought. That's what I thought, but I don't know if anybody else can sing. I haven't heard them sing. I don't know too much about B2K and all the ins and outs of their records outside of their singles that that Kells wrote for them and all the bumps and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
That's all I really know.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I know they were a huge group. I know they're a singing group, a boy band. But Pleasure P was single-handedly out singing the whole group.
But all the groups of that time frame were set up that way, and a lot of them, I didn't know that. You just assumed that everybody else could sing. You know what I'm saying? In the background, you didn't really know like
who was singing what. Of course, you had your 112s. Everybody could sing. Your Jagged Edge. Everybody could sing.
Drew Hills, your Jagged Edges. You knew those groups could do it. But I'm talking about
your boy band stuff, like your
boy bands. Yeah, I like. Which one was Justin Timberlake in? What group was he in?
Instinct.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Justin Timberlake could sing until he had that one song. He said song.
Like, he's the one. He's the sing. He can sing like that. Oh, we didn't know that.
And that joker went solo right after that song. Like, so you just don't know back then, like in that time frame, who could all sing. You just assume they all could sing because they were lip syncing to the bit in the videos and stuff.
Yeah. Everybody's singing a little bit of something, just lip syncing to it. But you don't know who the main voice is, who's doing the harmonies. It probably ain't even a group doing the harmonies. Probably some other people they hired to do the harmonies behind the one main person.
The writer, the actual songwriter, it's probably his vocals still in the mix, because that was the thing for that time frame. Like, you ever seen that? I'm sorry, I'm throwing us off track today, but you ever seen that video where the girl who wrote for J-Lo came out and was like, "Hey, I wrote Jenny from the Block, and those are my vocals." And
I ain't hear about that.
They kept her voice lead the whole time and had J-Lo under her,
underneath it,
volume wise, So you could get the texture of J-Lo the way they blended it, but it was really that girl's voice.
Yeah,
and they
did the same with
I never got paid for that.
Some of the Ashanti songs that J-Lo did.
Where you can hear Ashanti's voice in it also. I'm real. I'm real,
but they mixed it just enough to where you can hear J-Lo peek through a little bit.
But it's the fullness of Ashanti or this other girl. It's their voice, which is wrong. You can't do it that way. The songwriter can be background vocals, but you can't have them be the primary vocal and not credit them as an artist on the song. Yeah. So, but that type of stuff is the stuff that was going on in the wild 2000s back then. So you just didn't know.
But when it came down to it, fans didn't care. Fans didn't care. They were going off the look. They see the aesthetic in the video, and videos were larger than life. And back then, you only had but so much access to artists anyway. So they made B2K super huge, huge, and they had a huge height, way more than Pretty Ricky. But I'm not even a fan of Pretty Ricky, and I couldn't stand Pretty Ricky in his time. Couldn't stand him. I'm like, who are these people talking like this? And these 16-year-old, 15-year-old girls listening to this? What in the world? What are we talking about, right? But then now you got to fast forward time, and why it makes sense that Pretty Ricky won. Pretty Ricky songs, they age better. And then also, as them fast kids back in the early 2000s become adults now, that's what they want to hear now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's more relevant to them now than B2K's Bump 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 is now. So it hit harder.
You when you first said that they won, I was like, is it some type of recency bias? Like this is the more recent group? But in a sense, it makes sense because Pretty Ricky made adult music. They didn't make teenage music. B2K were kids, so it was a tone of child. It was kind of kiddie to a tone, to a certain degree. So they didn't quite cross that threshold of being adult music yet. But it was like teenage music, I guess you could say. So when you're 30, you don't want to hear that, but you might want to hear the adult music. And on top of that,
on the high line, grind with me.
And look at it from this point of view. The music itself sonically changed. B2K is in Pretty Ricky from two different eras. Pretty Ricky's era is slightly more current.
Threshold. There are certain threshold that B2K sound didn't cross into a certain era.
Yeah.
But B2 Pretty Ricky, their sound started at the beginning of a sound that crossed over into more of today's sonic
Modern
sound.
sound today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because Pretty Ricky was out during the crunk era, and the crunk era kind of birthed where we're at today. So
It's more married. It's more related. It's more
yeah.
relation.
Sonically, it'll translate better than them old
Yeah.
them B2K songs, man.
Because like I
Rottweiler and stuff like that.
couldn't stand the rappers on Pretty Ricky. I'm like, what in the world? But when I listen to it now, and I was watching the verses, and then especially when we talk about rappers today versus rappers of yesterday, you couldn't tell me that those were rappers back then. Like this is trash rappers. You know what I'm saying? The spectacular and whatever. What was the other guy's name? Baby Blue. You're like, what are y'all doing? But it makes sense now. It makes sense in today's rap era. It makes sense. But
hey, look, when you hear it today, you like, hey, them dudes weren't that bad as I thought they were. Ain't that what you thought? Tell the truth.
But it sonically sits better though. To me, it's still bad. To me, I don't think they're that great of rappers, but
they're not.
It makes sense the way that music is now.
When you hear them versus hearing the people that you hear today, though, is there not a part of you that's like, I'll take that? You know what I'm saying? That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, because it's better than what we got now.
Yeah,
it is better than what we got now. But like,
see, you in the moment, it's all watered down. So we're watching the staircase go down. Yeah. So to look back up 2 or 3 steps and be like, I wouldn't mind going up 2 or 3 steps right now. Like,
I wouldn't mind going back
to the top of the staircase no more. But
it's like when I watch my investment portfolio go down, like you say, I got like 10,000, and then it comes down to 8,000. Like, dang, I done came off of 10,000. I only got 4 figures in that account now. But then when it goes to 6,000, then it goes back to 8,000. Okay, I'll take that. I'm happy now.
It ain't so bad now.
Gas prices go up to $5. They used to be $1.50, but then they bring it down to $3. I'm okay with that. I'll take that. Still sucks, but it's better than the alternative.
There you go. Yeah, man. I do that with a lot of rappers from that 2006 to 7 range. I listen to the songs today, and I'm like, man, you guys weren't so bad. I thought they were the worst things ever back then. Like, they ain't so bad. Like, you rapped okay, actually.
I'll take that. Cool. Bet. You know, and that's just the maturation of music, maturation of the core fan group. And I just think as the fans matured, the music matured better with the fans on the Pretty Ricky side than the B2K side. So Pretty Ricky mopped the floor with B2K when it came down to it. I sat there watching like, man, Pretty Ricky is killing them.
Yeah.
And they did it full Miami style, Miami Heat style. They brought the heat.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have guessed that. You know, obviously when you first brought it up, I was thinking, you know, that was a wash. But it was a wash. It was just the other way around. But when I think about it from a little deeper, it does make sense that happened. Now that you kind of explain it a little more, and it's like, okay, yeah, them boys, them sounds. It's like Criss Cross versus Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? It's just like. Bow Wow's music is gonna translate better than Criss Cross just because of the era is just so much different. Like you just ain't going to. And then Bow Wow's old music ain't gonna necessarily translate if he went up against whoever is the next young rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like Soulja Boy probably give Bow Wow a run, but we know good and well Bow Wow was the better artist or the bigger artist anyway. You know,
the big artist, way bigger. One of the
actually they matched up, didn't they?
They did have a versus. Yeah. And I think people say Soulja won. Did they say Soulja? I can't remember who they say won. I didn't watch that one.
He probably should have won.
I think the nostalgia of his music probably sits better than Bow Wow's, honestly. You know, Puppy Love, Lil Bow Wow, you just don't know, versus, you know what I'm saying, Kiss Me Through the Phone. You know, to me, it rings better now. And honestly, like I used to tell you, I play music in my classroom with these 18, 19, 20-year-old soldiers, and I would never dare play Bow Wow. But have I played some Soldier Boy? Yeah. And do they know every word? Play Kiss Me Through the Phone?
Yeah.
Black, white, whatever, male, female, they all singing the song. It just translates better. For some reason, like certain music, depending on the era, depending on whether so better or worse is not even necessarily the case when you think about time frame.
Yeah.
Or the bigger artist or the grandiose experience of an artist versus just how well does that music and that artist last through time.
Right. And that's why when people be like, there's who can handle Jay-Z in a verses, it's like
Jay-Z might not translate to that.
There might be a couple people that can hang with him in a verses. Like, you know, you really underestimating how many of y'all fell in love with them songs from the 90s, because he really ain't got much in the 2000s is gonna compete too heavy. Like, and I say that because
how far is the 2000s?
What's the boy name? The producer. The producer who keep going out there getting his behind whooped against everybody. He did Ends in Paris. He did most of the verse, the Watch the Throne album. He do all the work with Nas.
You're not talking about Salon?
Hit Boy.
Okay, Hit Boy. Okay.
Hit Boy go out there and take L's using his Jay-Z catalog. You know what I'm saying? So like, so that lets you know some of that modern Jay ain't gonna hit the same. He stands best from about 2003 to the 90s. You know what I'm saying? That's his bag that he can win.
Hard Knock to Black Album, and that's a 5-year span. That's it.
The Black Album. And then after that, it get risky. You better hope some of them records that you did on Watch the Throne work today. You know, because
Drake would slaughter Jay-Z in a verse.
It's a good chance.
Drake would drown Jay-Z in a verses.
Yeah,
easy.
It's a good chance, especially depending on what that audience look like. That audience ain't 50, Jay's in trouble. Like, because even with me at my age, I listen to some of them old Jay songs and they didn't age well to me personally when I hear them now. Like, so it's gonna take a 50 and up crowd out there in order for him to beat Drake. Like, other than that, he might be in a lot of trouble against a Drake in a versus.
Yeah.
While you playing, Kendrick might give him some problems in today's world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And don't think Wayne won't either. Don't think Wayne won't.
You just never know, man. You never know.
Don't think T.I. won't.
T.I. got a hell of a catalog, bro. T.I. gonna be a problem if he ever get in there with somebody. I know 50 wanted, like he wanted a piece of T.I. He didn't.
I want to see T.I. and Wayne. I want to see that. I do want to see that. I think we talked about this a while ago. I think I want to see T.I. and Wayne.
You know why that's gonna be tough? It's because Wayne can do the locks thing. He can do what Jada did. Wayne got a verse on everybody's beat because he ran the mixtape so hard.
True. Yeah.
And we all know those verses. You know what I'm saying? So when he pulled a verse out off of anybody's record, it's gonna hit the way that when the locks was dropping them records off just doing mixtape stuff. You know what I'm saying? They went out there and smoked Dipset off mixtape stuff. And I was like, dang.
Yeah.
They didn't even have to get into their actual catalog like that too heavy. Like when they did, it was like, so that's where Wayne is tough to fight with. You know what I'm saying? But if you take that away, I don't know. Wayne features is crazy too. So he's tough to beat. Tip tough to beat, man. A lot of them guys, man. I think Kanye can beat Jay, and they like more of a fair head up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
J. Cole might give that dude problems while y'all playing. If we just talking about right now, like
right now,
them Cole records gonna touch you here a lot more than some of them than Hard Knock Life is. Like,
nah, for real. Not for real. Like you got a age group of people, era of people who they center their lives around those not few J. Cole albums, but that series of J. Cole albums in his saga that they were raised on, and they would die about them albums. Forest Hill Drive, they would die about them albums. For your eyes only, they would die about them albums.
Yeah.
They would die about them albums. Crazy.
Yeah, so Jay better be cool. He can't beat everybody. What Patrina say? They played Soldier Boy at my 25th class reunion, and the look on our faces was like, really? Yeah, whatever. But we gonna party like with y'all youngins.
Hey. And you did.
You probably paused for about 3 seconds, and afterwards you were like, let's get to it. You know?
Get it. I'm in it.
And that's how it be. You know, that's how it be. Music take you to a good place. And if you were, and that's why I say it just depends on the audience, man. Because if you were raised on a Drake, it ain't nothing you can play from Jay that's gonna top that.
What Patrina needed some 69 boys and some Uncle Luke.
Let me find out, Patrina. You was out there jamming the Tootsie Roll in them joints. Cotton candy, sweet to go. But anyway, man, let's jump into our reviews, bro.
What them days of Duke song? All right, let's do it, man. Let's talk about these cigars. I'm gonna go ahead. Undercrown El Tigre. El Tigre. Did I roll it right? My Spanish teacher taught me well. She taught me well. Learn how to be a man.
You how to stare and gawk. That's what she taught.
She taught me well. But Undercrown, man, Drew Estate, you did it again. You gave us a good one. As far as construction of this cigar, very well constructed. I did lose my light for a little bit. I did have to relight. I don't know why. Maybe I stopped puffing for a little bit. Even when you stop puffing, you should. I don't know what the time frame is. About 5 minutes before your cigar go out, you should still be able to regain that draw.
Right.
But it went out. And we'll blame that on the binders and fillers, because you did some experimenting there. But when it came down to it, the flavor profile was pretty dynamic. Had quite a few flavors. Only thing I would say is that they did not necessarily come together as like fused into one flavor. I can taste like a bunch of different flavors like throughout the smoke, from puff to puff. Like sometimes you have a cigar where you puff it, each puff gives you something a little bit different. It's like, oh wow, I'm getting oak now. Oh wow, I'm getting walnut. Oh wow, I'm getting cashew now. Oh wow, I'm getting cocoa now. And it was nothing consistent. And I don't say that in a bad way. I say that in a eventful way. It gave me something fun and something intriguing to smoke while I was smoking the cigar. So while we were having the conversation, and every time I was taking the puff, like, I got something different. So I got that walnut, cashew, oak, acorn type of taste, a hint of cocoa, and a hint of nutmeg. All kind of in there at different points throughout the smoke. Nothing necessarily distinct at any one particular time of this cigar. So really good flavors, just not blended all the way, but they all stood out and was pleasurable at each point, at each puff. So very well done. Very well done. If I had to give this rating, well, not if I had to, I will give it a rating out of 5. I'm landing at a 3.8. I'm landing at a 3.8. It was good. It was a good smoke. Me, I like a blend more. So even though I said like it's not a bad thing, I like a blend more. I'm more of a settled guy, and I'm not always into, give me something to settle me in. But for somebody who enjoys that dynamic smoke, you're gonna get that with this cigar. Just not my type of thing. So 3.8, good, but just not my type of thing when it comes to sitting in a flavor, blending that flavor, and just delivering it smooth from top to bottom with those transitions.
Okay. For me, with the Red Meat Lovers cigar, that's my ash right there. You see it done fell off on me at one point in time, though, so dock you for that. But anyway, this particular cigar for me, I think, is the aroma was okay. The draw was really good. I'd say the construction overall is pretty good on this cigar. My tasting notes that I picked up on is some spice, a little peppery, a lot of oak. There's something that definitely gives a meaty vibe about it. I'm not exactly sure what gives the essence of meat Pause. What gives the essence of meat to it? But there is a note that does make you feel like you eating a steak or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's generally what I pick up on this particular cigar. It's not an everyday stick for me. Not for me personally. I think this is the type of stick that because it gives that I'm on the grill. That what's the word? That charcoaly type
Charcoal,
vibe. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like
Mesquite.
you always got to be in the mood for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for that reason, in my personal world, I feel like giving it a 3.5 from 1 to 5, and that's what I'm gonna give it for that reason. Is it, my bias aside, a better stick than that? Probably a 3.8 is probably the fair place to let it land. But if I follow my gut, it's to say 3.5. So
3.5. Hey, go with your gut.
Go with your gut.
Go with your gut.
Take both scores for what it is, and know that's what it could be either way, and try it out yourself and figure it out. But I would only try it out when you're in the mood for that smokiness, Otherwise, it's just gonna be a full body stick. It just hitting you for no reason. Maybe that's the other thing. It is full body. I neglected to say that. It feels like a full stick.
Full body stick. Okay.
I like a nice medium to medium full. I don't necessarily want to cross all the way into the threshold of a full body stick.
Yeah. So
Katrina, that
I can hit my list, and ain't gonna hit your list.
There you go. Another one bites the dust. And another one. Another one.
Wait, whose era is that? Whose era is that? Not my era.
Oh,
I ain't that old. No, man.
It's closer to your era than mine.
Anyway.
Yeah.
There you have it. 3.8 for me, 3.5 for you. Not the cream of the crop.
Man, we're gonna have a short list at the end of the year, man. We got
No, man. No, I don't think so. I feel like I started off the year really, really high. I had some really, really great ones to this point. I think we're over halfway of the year. So we're halfway through what we're gonna smoke throughout the year. And I think I got some pretty nice ones to go back and review and revisit and say, I think these are gonna be list-worthy sticks. I had some good ones. I had a nice little streak, but then I had a streak of not so good ones. But we gotta try them. I can't, like I mentioned in the beginning, I can't have that tunnel vision. Be like, I like these. Let me just go to these. Gotta try them all.
But that's the problem. My year has felt so Padron and Oliva heavy. That it's just like I done ruined it. Like my list is ruined. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been giving nothing enough tries, man. And when I ain't doing them two, I might double back to an edge. So it's just like the same three. My list is made. Like it's just a matter of figuring out which one of these is the ones from Padron and from Elite. But it's June. We'll see.
We got a whole lot more cigar smoking to go. We got a whole lot more to go.
It's my intention to beat those two, to beat those three.
It's gonna be hard pressed to find.
But, I don't expect to, but it's my intention. It's your goal.
Your goal. You're trying. I'm looking for something that's gonna beat that. I'm gonna let you know. Don't be surprised if you're disappointed.
Hey, I just want the wrap up to be interesting, man. So it's my intent.
Can't give you a foregone conclusion. It's like when LeBron and Wade joined the Heat, or Bosh joined the Heat, like a foregone conclusion. We knew that the Heat was gonna make it to the finals. They
did it, and then lost twice.
We got our big three. So that's what. Hey, look, that's what I'm saying. You can still come out and find something that's gonna beat those.
Because they go find the Mavs. I need to find the Mavs and the Spurs.
Yeah. With you on that. But yeah, man. That's it.
We out of here.
We out of here. We might see them for the. This might be. I don't know. Is this it?
Hey, look, man. We might see y'all next week on Saturday. We might see y'all next year in September on Saturday, man. We don't know. We'll figure it out, man.
But yeah, but until then, keep the cigars up.
Keep your cigars up until then, man. We still gonna be smoking them. Just not with y'all. We out.
We'll find a way. We'll find a way.